Hey Siri, set a timer for 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes and counting.
That's my indication for how long I'm allowed to film. I wasn't going to make a video this week because I've been having a bad brain, which is a phrase that has increasingly been used in today's society. I've just not been feeling very good mentally this week. I haven't written any blog posts. I didn't upload a video last week. I didn't upload a video to a new channel that I'm working on with my friend Alice called Lupton and Luckit, and everything's just been kind of ill. There's been like lots of grey clouds in my head, which is, you know, relevant for this brand, and it has led me to the point where I'm wearing a face mask, using a flower crown headband to keep my hair out of my face, which didn't work because the mask is all in my hair. And I just wanted to sit down and talk about 3 things: my mental health, an observation I made on YouTube, and a comment someone left on my blog. Part 1, my mental health. I made a new Instagram called A Healthier Sophie to try and motivate myself to eat more healthily and do more exercise and, you know, be a more functioning human being. And what this Instagram has done more than anything else is highlight how bad my brain gets sometimes. While I was at home visiting my dad a few weeks ago, I got really low. I was talking to my boyfriend every night and telling him like all these really sad things, like it just wasn't very nice. And I had another friend who I've known since I was about 13, if not slightly younger, but she reached out to me and she said she'd been struggling a lot in her last year of university, and she saw a lot of herself in what I'm going through, so she's been really helpful and it's been lovely to talk to her. This isn't the right terminology, but I just feel like it's flatlined. Like, I know that doesn't work because that means death, but I feel like, imagine a heart rate monitor. It goes boop de boop de boop de boop, up and down when the heart is doing the thing, and then when the heart stops working, it just flatlines. I think that's a metamorph. Wow. I think that's a metaphor for my creativity. It just stopped. I didn't want to make anything. I had no motivation. I just wanted to lounge around on the sofa and wallow in self-pity. And that's what I've done for a week. I'm someone who feels happy when I'm being productive. In my bullet journal, I have 5 slots of 5 things that I like to put in to do each day. Like 5 things a day is not a long to-do list. But if I don't do even one of those things, my brain then is like, you're behind now, you're having to play catch up, you're not doing very well, why aren't you being more productive, you've just been sat on the sofa watching Once Upon a Time when you could have been doing more things. So to give myself a week off is both helpful and detrimental. I think that's the end of the segment about my mental health. I don't want to put a name to it until I pluck up the courage to go to the doctors, but GPs are scary because they never want to help you. They just want you to get out of their system. So there's that. Number 2, I think that was YouTube. 2 was YouTube. I was watching a noodlerella. Noodlerella? I don't know how you pronounce it. Connie Glynn. I'll leave a link in the description. And I was watching a video she put up either yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, about she was just showing some of her childhood baby photos. And in the video she said, I've been making YouTube videos for 3 or 4 years now, I think. And I went onto her channel and I was like, I've been making YouTube videos for like 3.5 years. I wonder how long before me she started. Just like curiosity. And I went back, and the first video she has live on her channel, that doesn't mean it's the first video, is from April 2013, and I uploaded my first video in December 2013. And whilst it's irrelevant, it's completely irrelevant, and I know it's really stupid, she made her first video 8 months before me. 8 months before me. She has 700,000 subscribers and I have 500. It's not a big deal, it doesn't matter, it's not going to stop me making YouTube videos. But it is a little, it's demotivating, it's really hard to look at someone who has, well, I don't know, I don't want to say she works harder than me because I do work hard, but I don't want to say she doesn't work as hard as me, because obviously she works hard too. Number 3 was a blog thing. Someone commented on one of my blog posts from a really long time ago, and she was like, congratulations on the milestone, do you do this full time? And I was like, I don't blog full time. Does this blog look like it's being used full time? And I just kind of said, like, no, I'm at uni, I have no income from this blog, there's no way I could do this full time. Like, if I dropped everything and started blogging, I'd be very poor very quickly. She was like, oh, okay, well, like, if it's really your passion, you should try and make it your career. I was like, well, it's not like I'm not trying. That's what I'm aiming for. The conclusion of points 2 and 3, these 2 things that happened, is essentially I'm re-evaluating a lot about the content I create. In my head, I'm this really creative person, and I make really regular content, and I do all these things. But then I look at what I'm making, and I'm like, this isn't different to what anyone else is doing. I'm sat in my room talking about things that other people talk about. I'm not making this video or editing this video in a way that is any different to what anyone else is doing. My blog isn't anything particularly special. I've been trying to take more time and make my posts have more of a point, but I just feel like there's nothing particularly special or creative there. And I've been thinking, my aim was to blog 3 times a week, but when I want to make my blog more creative and have more substance to it, I don't know if I can write 3 posts a week. If I make a video every week, am I going to be able to make it as... That's my cue to stop talking, but I'm nearly done. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue making content as regularly. Do I take a step back and make more expressive and more imaginative content, or do I carry on making regular content in the hope that it will like help my platform grow? So that's where I've been in the past few weeks, months. I don't know how long it's been. I didn't want to leave it 2 weeks without filming a video, but also I just wanted to get this off my chest. I'd really appreciate some feedback or a discussion or something, so like message me, tweet me, leave a comment, that'd be great. I don't know. I'm gonna go wash this face mask off my face and plan the next few weeks whilst watching Once Upon a Time. I hope you're having a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.